Good morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only 21 have joined till now.
Hi, sir.
Rohit, have you joined?
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, Rohit.
సార్ రాహుల్ పవర్ కట్ ఉందన్నాడు సార్. ఒక 5 minutes ఆగమని చెప్తున్నాడు ఇంకా.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll start next topic. Be ready.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్.
Okay, so today let us see about the priority encoder. Yesterday, I think Karthik asked me to explain this concept. Anyone wants to try this? The working of priority encoder followed by the coding part. Have you tried? Okay, so actually the slides were prepared by Namita. She is facing some issue in writing the code, so I'll take up this topic. So can anyone tell me what is the main difference between this priority encoder and the encoder that we have seen? Yes. What is the difference between encoder and priority encoder?
It gives priority to the highest number.
Oh, it gives priority to the highest number. So can you give me an example?
Encoder give
When a situation arises that it has to select from one or two, it will select it two.
If I take the example of a keyboard, I think you know this example already. So if I press key S and A simultaneously, priority will be given for which key?
S.
Why? How it is decided? I think everyone know about this.
ASCII code.
What is ASCII full form?
American Standard.
American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So based on this criteria, S will have highest value. So that's the reason high priority will be given for S rather than A. Okay, so based on this, first let us try to understand 4x2 priority encoder. See here, 4x2 priority encoder. Whereas the normal encoder that we have seen, so how many number of inputs will it have? 2 power n or n?
2 power n inputs, n outputs.
So 2 power n are nothing but the inputs. So that will get n outputs. Here also same story, but an additional concept called as priority will be taken into the picture. So here I'm taking an example of 4x2 priority encoder. Here 4 stands for 4 inputs, 2 stands for 2 outputs. That's the reason I've taken this like this. This is 0, 1, 2, and 3. And it contains 2 outputs which are y0 and y1. Now, suppose if I want to write the truth table for this, how should I write? So generally we know that. Yeah, tell me.
I3, I2, we have to take inputs as I3, I2, I1, I0. Outputs as Y1 and Y0.
Okay, these are the outputs. Now observe this one. So I'm coming from the last part. If I3 is equal to 1, there is no need to check for these conditions. So that's why I'm treating them as don't care. Okay, priority. So I'm taking something like this. So I3, I'm assigning a value called as 3, for this as 2, this is 1, and this is 0. So whenever I3 is high, there is no need of checking for the lowest conditions. Similarly, when I2 is high, no need of checking for the lowest conditions, which are nothing but 1 and 0. Similarly, when I1 is high, no need of I0. If there is I0, no need of checking for the upper conditions also. So remember that upper conditions will be 0, whereas no need of checking for the lower conditions, which are nothing but X. So I'm treating them as don't care. So this is don't care. Suppose if I want to write the complete truth table for this, can anyone tell me how should I write? Suppose if you want to do the K-map for this, how should I do the K-map? And what will be the result?
We should take a 4x4 K-map.
Correct. We have to take a 4 variable K-map. So can anyone tell me the minterms that we get by this truth table? How many minterms do we get? Minterms. First you start with this. So 1, x, x, and x. So it indicates this can be either 3 zeros, or else it can be 1, it can be 2, or else 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whereas this most significant bit will be same. So B section students, are you able to join the session? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 8, 4, 2, and 1. So based on this, tell me the minterms. What are the minterms that I got?
8
is
to
the-
15, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So these are the minterms which I got for this last case. Similarly, you tell for the second case, I mean for 0, 1, double X. So here the two combinations can be either 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Whereas these top conditions will be same. Okay, based on this, tell me the equivalent.
4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6, and 7. So done with 2. Next 0, 0, 1x. 0, 0, 1x. So this can be either 0 or can be 1. Whereas the first 3 bits will be same. So what is the equivalent here?
1,
2
2,
and 3. 2 and 3. 0, 0, 1, 0 means 2, and this is nothing but 3. Okay. Similarly, if I check here, all zeros are there. Sorry, this one. 1. So these are the minterms which I got. Now based on this, can anyone do the K-map and tell me the result? Do the 4 variable K-map. So how many inputs are there? I3, I2,
4 into
I1, I0. So for
Y1 equal to Y2 plus I3.
so you are getting Y1 is equal to I2 plus I3. Okay. What about Y0? Please solve it and tell me the answer.
I1 plus I4.
I1 plus I4. I4 is not there here. Only I0, I1, I2, and I3. This is wrong.
I1 plus I3.
I0 plus
I3
I1.
plus
I0 plus
I1.
no, wrong.
I1 plus I3.
No. Check only for these cases. So here what are the minterms? Minterms are from 8 to 15. And what are the minterms for 0, 0, 1x? For 0, 0, 1x it is 2 and 3. Okay, so 2 and 3 are the minterms for this, and 8 to 15 are the minterms for Y0. For that you do the K-map and tell me. Let me do for Y0. Okay, so
Sir,
it is 1.
don't care or consider చేయాలి కదా.
No need of don't care here. So here initially when all the inputs are 0, there is no need for these two conditions. Check only for 1. Here already we have replaced
I3
those don't care with values. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And next 0, 0, 1x. 0, 0, 1x means it is 2 and 3. So 0, 1. Here 0, 1, 2 and 3. So I want for 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 means here we'll get. So based on this, this is one quad or what? Octet. 8 ones are there.
Octet.
Octet.
So we got one octet. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here also same thing. So what is the equivalent here for this octet?
I3
It is I3. Okay, next. We'll get one
quad.
quad like this. Now tell me the result for this. So here if you see, the 0 is common. And
I1
in the
I2 bar.
vertical, so finally I'll get I3 plus
I1 into I2 bar.
I1 into I2 bar, right? This is correct. I1 into I2 bar. So similarly, Y1 is equal to I2 plus I3. So if you want to do for Y1, check for these two positions. So here minterms are from 8 to 15. And what about 0, 1, double X? It is 4, 5, 6, and 7. For this, you do the K-map so that you'll get the result. See here, K-map for Y1. So result is I2 plus I3. Okay, correct. Is there anyone who still don't know how to do the K-map here? Next, why not? So I3 plus I2 bar I1. Okay, so I got the Boolean expressions for Y1 and Y0. Now suppose if I want to draw the logic diagram for this, how to do? So I2 plus I3 is 1 and Y0 is I3 plus I2 bar I1. So how many AND gates are needed? How many OR gates are needed? Please tell me.
One for Y1, one OR gate.
For Y1, one OR gate, okay. So
For
inputs are I2
Y0,
and I3. Okay, next for Y0,
one AND gate and one OR gate.
one AND gate and one OR gate. Okay, for one AND gate, what are the inputs? I2 bar. So here I need one NOT gate also. So I2 and here will be I1. This is given to OR gate. And one more input which is I3. So here this is Y0, this is nothing but Y1. Okay, this is the logic diagram for 4x2 priority encoder. Now based on this, can anyone tell me how to write the Verilog code? So is Verilog code common for both this logic diagram followed by the encoder which you have discussed in the previous session? Both are
Sir,
equal or
gate
different?
leveling.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, gate leveling data flow okay sir. Behavioral ఎట్లా రాయాలి అర్థం కాదు.
But for this priority encoder, those two concepts also will not work. Remember that. Why? Because here, okay, you are saying that you can write the code for gate level as well as for data flow. Can you tell me the logic how you have written? So directly, I think you have followed this concept like x1, x2, and x3, x4. Okay, you have called primitive cells like two OR gates, one AND gate, and one NOT gate. So you have written the gate level code. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
But in the result, you try to check whether it is satisfying the result or not. Means like this. Suppose if you give some test input like this, I mean test vector like 1, 0, 0, 0. What should be the output for this? If this is a test vector given by
Double
means
one.
of test bench, correct. The answer should be 1 and 1. So confirm me whether you are getting this result or not. You won't get the result. Let us see. So I'm taking I3 as 1, I2 and I1 are zeros. So what will be the output at Y0? 0 plus 0?
0.
This is 0. Next. So here it is connected to 1 and 0 after passing through the NOT gate, it will be 1. This is 0. 1 into 0 will be 0. Okay, next 0
One.
plus 1 is 1.
1.
So I have to take the output like this, Y1 and Y0. So what is the Y1? 0 and 1. So what is the equivalent here?
1.
This is 1. But what the result that I have to get?
3.
So for priority encoder, the code will not work for gate level and data flow. Why? Because you have to indicate the priority. So in order to indicate the priority, you have to write it by using behavioral modeling, by using conditional statements. Okay. let us write the code. Okay, tell me the code. So first will be module. Next,
Y1, Y2.
module priority encoder. So outputs are y1, y0, or else directly you can take it as y and you can declare it as vectors also.
Vector.
So y comma inputs are I. Okay, next.
Output.
Okay,
3. 2 down 0.
1 is to
Down 0.
1 down to 0 y.
Y.
Next,
Input
Three-
3 down
three
0.
to
I.
3 down to 0 I. Next,
Register.
okay,
1 down 0. Y.
1 down to 0 y. Okay, next, always,
Always at the rate. Y.
always at the rate y. You have to check for changes in the input. I.
I.
Okay, always at the rate I. Next, begin. There should be end. Okay, now you tell me which case, what is the condition that you are following?
Case.
So you're writing using case. Okay, tell me case.
Says X of I.
Case I. Okay.
4 tick B. 1 triple X.
Take B1. Okay.
Y equal to 3.
Y is equal to 3. Okay.
4 tick B. 0 1 double X.
0 1 double X.
Y equal to 2. 4 tick B. 0 0 1 X. Y equal to 1.
Equal to 1. Okay.
4 tick B. 0 0 1.
Take B 0001.
Y equal to 0.
Y is equal to 0. Next.
End case.
Okay. For case, there should be an end case. Next. That's it.
End module.
I'll try to execute this one in Xilinx. You have to write by using different styles so that you'll understand. Try using conditional statements and case statements like this. So new project. Giving name as PE priority encoder. Next new source Verilog module priority encoder. And I'll try to paste the code which I have written just now. So inputs Y and I. Okay. Save it. Synthesize. Okay, no errors. It's showing some warnings. Found Z or X in case statement. Condition is always false. Okay, it is throwing some error. So let me simulate this and let us check whether we are getting result or not. How to write the test bench? Right click, new source, Verilog text fixture. I'm giving the name PE_TB. If I want to view the result in console window, what I have to do?
$monitor.
$monitor. Next $time.
Percentile B.
Output Y is equal to percentile B. I is equal to percentile B. So Y and I. Okay, done. Next, test vectors. Tell me how to write.
All
after
15 ఇవ్వాలా సార్?
Your wish.
లేకపోతే అదే కేస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇక్కడ పెట్టడానికి రాదా సార్?
No, So I'll show you one more style also, like without writing the test bench also you can simulate this one. I'll tell you. See, after synthesizing, so better you try to simulate this one. So it is showing some error. So why? Because you have already started writing the test bench. Okay, or else directly we can also force the values by means of the waveform. So let us give some random inputs. So tell me, better I'll check it for I is equal to
All
1
zeros.
triple 0. Randomly I'll give some values. So after 100 nanoseconds, so for all ones you take. Save it. Behavioral check syntax. Simulate behavioral model. Tell me what happened here. This is the result which I got. Let me copy this. See, am I getting the result? Yes, please tell me. Are you able to see any result here? When I is equal to 1 triple 0, I need to get output as 1 1. Here, I need to get answer as 0 0. Here, I need to get answer as 0 1. Sorry, this is 1 0. Here, I have to get answer as 1 0. So your code is not working. So that is wrong. Why? Because you are not mentioning any priority here. So delete. So can anyone tell me using conditional statements? If, what is the condition that I have to check? Initially, if I of 3 double equal to 1. Okay, suppose if I is equal to 3, what should be the output? Y should be 2 tick
Double.
binary 1 1, or else you can write it as a 2 tick D3, your wish. Next. Else if, what is the next condition that I have to check? I of 2
I
is
of 2
equal
is
to
equal
1.
to 1.
Y is equal to
2 tick B10.
tick B10. So similarly, you try to fill for remaining cases. So I'm copying this. Paste. Okay, next condition I have to check is I of 1. For I of 1, it should be 0 1. Next, for I of 0, it should be 0 0. Okay, suppose if all these conditions are not satisfying, else I'll take output as 0 0 only. 0 0. Done. Now let me copy this and I'll replace it here. Okay, it is showing some error. So let me see. So it is else if, not like this. Else if, here also else if. Save it. If I of 3 is equal to 1, it should be 3. If I of 2 is equal to 1, it should be 1 0. If I of 1 is 1, it should be 0 1, or else it should be 0 0. Done. So let me synthesize this one. Okay, no warnings, errors, console and everything is fine. Say I got some result. So let me check whether this is right or wrong. Copy the console window result and I'll paste it in Notepad. Now you tell me, is it right or wrong? According to a truth table.
Correct, sir.
So this is the importance of priority encoder.
Sir,
So
how to write with case statement, sir?
in case statement, you can't assign priority. What you have told is correct, but it is not working for this particular logic. Why? Because you need to assign the priority. So see here, when input is 0 1 1 1. So 0, 111 means what? 3, 2, 1, 0. Suppose according to I3, I'm writing this one. So if I2 is 1, no need of checking for lower condition. That is 1 and 0, no need of checking. So what is the equivalent for this means? It should be 2. Okay, simply this is nothing but I3, I2, I1 and I0. So here result should be 2. Next, you see here 1 0 0 0. This is I3, I2, I1 and I0. So if I3 is equal to 1, result should be 3, which is nothing but 1 1. So this code is working fine. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Next, one more concept. Now you try for this one. So tell me for decimal to BCD priority encoder. You have to convert the decimal to binary, and after that find the K-map. By using that, you write the logic and tell me the result. But here it is not only encoder, it is priority encoder. So you have to write it using conditional statements by giving priority to the highest bit. So decimal to BCD priority encoder. So decimal means what is the base?
10.
It should be 10.
10.
I0 to I9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, so on till 9. And BCD. BCD stands for binary
Binary
coded
coded
decimal.
decimal.
Each decimal should be represented with how many bits?
4 bits.
So 4 bits. So B0, B1, B2 and B3. Next, coming to the truth table. So here I've taken inputs, that is I0 to I9, and outputs are nothing but from B0 to B3. So simply you try to fill the truth table. When I0 is equal to 1, it should be all zeros. When I1 is equal to 1, no need of checking for lower condition. So that's why it is a don't care, and higher parts will be 0. Okay, so that it should display 1. Next, when I2 is 1, no need of lower conditions, whereas upper condition should be 1. So in the same manner, you try to fill this complete truth table. Now, please do the K-map and tell me the answer. So can you do the K-map for this? As just now what you have told, like for 4 cross 2, you did for 4 variable K-map. Now here, how should I do? So can you do 10 variable K-map? Yes. So for above 5 variables, what is the concept for doing K-map? Have you heard about the term called Quinn-McCluskey?
Yes, sir.
So by
Yes.
using that concept, you have to solve, or else directly you check for the ones. So in B3, so ones are there here. So I'm trying to map with them. So directly I can write like this. So B3 is nothing but I8 plus I9. For B2, you tell me now. Where are ones? So here 4 ones are there. So 4 ones means this position should be taken into the picture. So what will be the result for B2?
I9 bar, I8 bar.
Bar or what? Bar is not needed. I4, I5, I6 and I7.
7.
Next, you check for B1. So B1, ones are there here. So check for the similar position where ones are there. So this is again getting mapped. So how should I write here? It should be I2, I3, I6 and I7. Similarly, you write for B0 also. Okay, but there is no use of writing K-map. Why? Because here you have to write the code by using priority. Now, can anyone tell me the K-map? I mean, Verilog code by looking at this truth table. By mentioning priority, you have to tell me the code now. Same story like 4 cross 2 priority encoder only. What will be the difference now here? So after always at the rate input I begin. So there should be end. So first condition you check if I of 9
is equal to
1. What should be the result?
4 tick B.
Output. So I'm taking output as B now. So B is equal to 4 tick B 1001. Or else you can write like this also. B is equal to 4 tick decimal 9. Anything is okay. Next, else if. So there should be a space between else and if. If I of 8 is equal to 1, output should be 4 tick B 8. 8 means 1000.
1000.
Can you fill this for all
Yes,
the
sir.
cases? So once if you understand the 4 cross 2 priority, rest everything will be very easy. So no need of this Boolean expressions and circuit diagram, but in exam you have to write in order to get the marks. But for coding part, it is not necessary. So look at the logic here. So module name and port list. So output, which is of size 4 bit. So that's why 3 down to 0B, and input is of size 10 bit. So 9 down to 0I, and register. Always make a note when you're using always statement, output should be declared as register. Next, begin and end. So checking the conditions. If it is 9, it should be 9. If it is 8, it should be 1000, which is 8. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You fill this, else it should be 0. This part is very easy now. And the two more changes is here you have to add $monitor, and all these are test vectors. How many stages you want, you can take. Okay, but the important thing is depending upon the priority, it should show us the result. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So look at the result that we got. So can anyone tell me the result for this? This is the input that I'm giving. This is I0, this is I9. What should be the result? If
9.
I9 is 1, it should be 9. Here also 9 is having 1. So that's why result should be 9. Whereas you see for the third one, for this one you tell me, what should be the result? Here this is the last
I5.
position, which is I.
I6.
This is I6. I6 means answer should be 6, which is 0110. Okay, we got the result. Here also 6. 6, 6. Here this should be 3. Here also 3. This is I0. I0 means 0. So that's why all zeros. Understood? Priority.
Yes,
Based
sir.
on priority, it is working. Next, the last one is octal to binary priority encoder. Octal means 8.
Base 8.
So it should be 8 down to, 8 cross 3. So why? Because 2 power 3, 2 power n cross n, right? 2 power n are nothing but the inputs, n are the outputs. So here I want 8. So n should be 3. So it is 8 cross 3 priority encoder. Octal to binary or else 8 cross 3. It will have 8 inputs from 0 to 7, followed by binary outputs B0, B1 and B2. Next, important thing is truth table. So I hope everyone understood this one. Do you want me to explain this once again or not needed? If I7 is high, no need of looking for the lower conditions. Similarly, if I6 is high, no need of looking for the lower conditions. So in the same manner, you try to fill this. So here it is 1 for which position? This is 7. So that's why 7 should be the output. It is I6 for 6. So result will be 6, 110. This is I5. So that's the reason 101, which is 5. This is 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Done. Now based on this, please tell me the Verilog code.
Always
Okay, always.
the rate I
Always at the rate I.
begin
Hmm.
if
If
I of 7 double equal to 1,
I of 7 double is equal to 1.
Y equal to
Okay.
3 tick B triple 1.
B triple 1. Next. Else
I
if
of 6 equal to 1.
B is equal to 3 tick binary 110.
110.
So once if you write this truth table by using this, you can write the logic here. Okay. Please try it, and if you are still facing the issues, please tell me. I'll share you the code also, which is already synthesized and simulated. See here. Only part that you have to change is this one. Only in this portion you have to change according to the requirement. So as it is octal to binary, which is nothing but 8 cross 3. So that's the reason I'm checking for I7, which is having high priority. After that 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Else it should be 0, or else you can take the don't cares also here. And next, here $monitor, and all these are the test vectors. So any test vectors you can give, but the important thing is you check the logic that it should satisfy the truth table. Okay. So this is the result which I got. So now please tell me the result here for the last case.
7.
This bit is 1, so that's the reason 7 here.
6.
6 here.
2.
This is 2. Okay.
6.
Here 1 is there. Okay, 6. Here again 6. 6. What about this one? 0,
Three.
1, 2, and 3. So 3. Okay. Here
0.
0. Done. So this is working fine. So this is all about the priority encoder. So you may get one question from this concept also. Okay. So everything you have to write. First you have to explain the theory and later you have to write the code. If possible, you try with all these case statements like just now Manjunath told me, like by using case. In the same manner, you try to write the code and test whether that particular code is working for this priority encoder. Okay, without giving priority, this logic will not work. That's the reason if you write code in normal gate level or data flow, it will not work. Okay, I think Pooja told that she don't know. Is she present today? She's not there. Namita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The result which you got in the waveform was correct only.
Okay, sir.
So Rahul, ready?
Yes, sir.
Rahul 301. So you can share your screen.
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Guys, have you started writing the assignment?
Hello, sir. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon,
Click
everyone.
on F5, Rahul. Yeah. Continue.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today my topic is about decoders. It has been done by me and Rohit. Okay. First of all, we'll be seeing about decoder 1:2. The decoder is nothing but which is a combination logic circuit which has the input as n and gives us the output as 2 power n. So as we take into 1:2 decoder, the inputs we are giving is A. So output be one, input is only 1, so output 2 power 1 is also 2. That is y0 and y1. So if we come into logic diagram, we are having 2 NOT gates, 2 AND gates, and input as A and enable. So as if you're seeing it a truth table, if enable is 0, the output will be none. If enable is 1, the output will be selected upon the input. So as we see into truth table, if A is 0 and enable is 1, if A is 0, enable is 1, the output for the first NOT gate will be A bar, means 1. So this will here it comes 1 and input is also 1, enable is also 1. So 1 and 1 is 1. And after when you come over this NAND gate, the 0 to 1 and 1 to 0, it comes 0, and 1 into here from the input enable it comes into 1. So 1 into 0 is 0. So if it is 0, it cannot be taken as an input. So output 0 is given as 1, so it will be taken as output. And in the same case, when you're having inputs as 1 and 1, if you will take it to 1, same process, 1 will be after NOT gate, it will become 0. 0 will be given to the second AND gate, and input is 1. 1 into 0 is 0, so it cannot be take output 0 as output. And okay, 0 will be now again 0 will be converted into 1. 1 and 1 is gives the output as 1. So output 1 is selected as output. So decoder is nothing but when you are giving any input, it will be selected upon the input and will give the output upon the input lines. So the expressions for the truth table which you have got is y0 is, okay, see here y0 I am taking as output 0 and output 1 is taking I am taking as y1, and y1 is y0 is equals to a bar of in, and y1 is equals to a and in. As a is equals 0 is a bar, in is 1, in the same way a is 1 and in is 1, so in. So when coming to when you're coming into the codes, the first code we are going to see is gate level modeling. So in gate level modeling, first we have to do the port declaration. Module decoder 1:2. A, B. I say given as B, it's not B, it's in. A in, Y0, Y1. Input is A in, output is, again we are declaring output as Y0 and 1. Wires are AN. Why? Because wires, I am declaring wire as AN because after we getting the output from the NOT, it will be taken as wire. A given as AN. So as we are having two NOT gates in the diagram, we have to take two NOT gates. So NOT 1 is having A as input and AN as output. So NOT 1 is having A as input and AN as output. In the same case, the NOT 2 is having AN as input, A as output. AN as input and A as output. When we come into AND gates, first AND gate, we are taking this AND gate as Z0. And if we come into Z0, we are having output as output 0 is given as Y0. So output is Y0, input is in, enable, and the again is AN bar. So in the same way, AN bar in. For coming into the Zn, that is the second AND gate, the output will be Y1 and input will be A and in, and N module. In data flow modeling, we'll be having the one thing as we are using assign. So in the assign, we will be assigning output as by the logical expressions, and output Y0 is equals to AN into EN, AN into in, AN and in, and we are having using AND gate, so we are giving AND as the input, the symbol, and in the same manner, Y1 is equals to A and in, N module. In the same way, if we are going to behavioral modeling, we'll having the port declaration A, in, and Y. I have given two commas, it's wrong. Input is A, comma, in. Output is we are giving as a vector 0 down to 2, Y. And we are giving register 0 down to 2, Y. Why we are giving register is to store the output. And also, it is used always, whenever we are using always, we have to use the register. Okay, and when always @A, comma, in, these are the inputs, and we are begin with and writing with case sensitive case statements. Case A, comma, in, 1/B0 is to Y is to 2/B0 B01. As we are coming to diagram or the truth table, we will be writing the behavioral from the truth table. So 1/B0 is the input which we are giving the first input, and 2/B01 is the in the manner we are writing, we are having two outputs. So 0, 1 will be the output for the first input, and the second which will be 1, 0 as the output. So in the same way, we are eliminating the enable. If we are having enable is 0, we will not be getting any condition. So we are eliminating that in the program, and we are writing directly the output 0, 1 and 1, 0 as here. B0. Yes, sir.
So you have written as 0 down to 0. Can you explain me this? And this which bit will be treated as MSB and LSB in behavioral code? 0 down to 0, Y. Output 0 down to 0, Y. Third line.
Output 0 down to 2 I given.
Okay, 0 down to 2. In that, which one will be treated as MSB and which one will be treated as LSB?
Okay, I should be giving 2 down to 0. Yeah.
No, you can give like this also.
If you are giving 0 down to 0, LSB is I think here, MSB is 2.
So depending upon the truth table, you have to change this. Make a note. You can give like this also. No, it is not like wrong or something. You can also do like this also. But understand the concept of MSB and LSB while you're writing this one. Done.
Yeah, okay. And the next is 2:4 decoder. And we are having 2:4 decoder where inputs are 2 and outputs are 4, as we are having the equation n and n2 power n as the formula. And when we are taking seeing in the logic diagram, we are having 2 NAND gates and 4 AND gates. And by the truth table, we are drawing the logic diagram. And by doing the logic diagram, we are seeing that writing the truth table. And after seeing the truth table, we are writing the expressions. As Y0 is 1, we are having A0 and B0, means A bar and B bar, A bar and B bar. When Y1 is 1, we are having 0, 1, means A bar and 1. In the same way, I had written Y2, Y3. under the codes, gate level modeling, it's same as a float declaration, A, B, Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. Inputs are A and B, outputs are Y0 to Y3. Ys are AN and Bn. Because we are having two NOT gates, so we are taking as Ys are AN and Bn. Okay. And we are having NOT gates. So first NOT gate output is AN and input is A. So AN and A. In the same way, Bn and B. And when we are coming into AND gates, it's the for Y1 we are having output as Y1 and input as AN bar and Bn bar. AN bar and Bn bar. In the same way, we are writing for the 4 AND gates and the N module.
Rahul, better to make changes in the logic diagram. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So the naming that you are using in logic diagram should be reflected in your code.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
AN and Bn. Yeah.
Go slow.
Okay.
Be cool. Don't get tensed. Carry on.
Okay. And when you're going to data flow, we are having the same as port declaration as the first line, module decoder, A, B, Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, and we are declaring inputs A and B, declaring outputs Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, and the wires AN and Bn. And in the data flow, we'll be using the statement assign. So we are assigning Y0 is equals to AN and Bn. And we are having the truth table Y0 is equals to AN and Bn. In the same way, we have return a route for Y1, Y2, Y3. For Y1, AN bar, A bar and B, A and B bar for Y2, A and B for Y3. In the same way, I return the code. In the behavioral code modeling, we are having in the same way first as a port declaration and the input and the output. We have given the output as 0 down to 3 as we are having 4 outputs, and the register is used because we are using always. A comma B is the input, and begin as case statement we have to write the inputs A comma B. And for the first line we are having 2 tick B00 is to where for the first input we are taking 00. Yeah, first input 00 and we are getting output as Y1 Y0. So I have written the reverse model. It should be in the truth table, it should be like Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. I've written the reverse model over here. So it should be like by using the truth table, I have written this code.
So
0,
what
0.
is the use of underscore here in your case statement?
We are dividing. Okay. We are dividing into two.
No, nothing will happen. You can remove that one.
Okay, sir.
And always output comma input. Try to make a habit of writing output followed by input. And in truth tables, always start with MSB and end with LSB.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Yes.
Carry on.
In the same way, we have written for two tick B01, 10, and 11, and the default expression is 00 in case in module. It's 3:8. In the same manner, we are having 3 inputs, 8 outputs. The truth table for 3:8 is this one. And the expression after solving this by truth table, we are getting the expressions as Y0 to Y7. The logic diagram for 3:8. And the codes in the same way, we are having first we have to declare the port declaration, then input, output. In the wires, we are having A, B, A bar, B bar, C bar, as we are having 3 NOT gates. And we are declaring the NOT gates. We are writing code for NOT gates, and AND gates we are having 8. So we are writing for the 8 AND gates and the N module. And in the data flow, we'll not writing for NOT gates. We'll be directly assigning the outputs by the equation. So by the equation, A bar, B bar, C bar is the Y0. So for Y0, I given A bar, B bar, C bar. In the same way, I have written for all the output equations. The behavioral modeler is the same way as it. We are having this 0 down to port declaration. Inputs are A, B, and C. I have declared it separately, and outputs are from 0 to 7. I have written vector, and in the always A, comma B, comma C, and begin as a case statement. We have used with case statement. In the same way, we have using 3 tick B00 is the input. For 3 tick 000 is the input. We'll be getting output as Y0. So Y0 is the output. In the same way, we'll be writing for everything. It's the same for 4:16. as we are having 4 inputs and 16 outputs. The expressions for the 4 to 16 decoder, the logic diagram, and the truth table for the 4 to 16 decoder. In the same we are writing for gate level modeling, data flow and behavior. So in gate level modeling, we are declaring the port for inputs A, B, C, D, and for outputs Y0 to Y15. Inputs are declared in this, okay, and the output are declared, and the wires A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, as we are having 4 NOT gates, and declaring the NOT gates. And now we are using the 15 and so 16 AND gates. So we are writing the code for 16 AND gates as it's same. For AND gate 1, it's the output is Y0 and inputs are A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. So in the same way, I have written for output for the output 1, output is Y0 and inputs are A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. In the same way, I will be writing for 16 outputs. And the data flow, here same, we are declaring the port declaration. Inputs are A, B, C, D, outputs are Y0 to Y15, wires are A, B, C, D, and we are writing assign. So we are assigning in the same by using the equations or by using the logic diagram or by truth table, anything. And in the behavioral modeling, we are having I have used a vector for this. So inputs are A, B, C, D, and output is Y. Inputs are A, B, C, D, and output is I'm declaring vector 0 to 15 of Y, 0 down to 15. Register I'm using because I am using always, and begin and case statement. In the same way of 3:8, 2:4, we are having the output. First output we should be taking, we'll be having the inputs as 0. By single logic diagram, see truth table, we have the inputs as 0. All 0 means output will be Y1, Y0. So in the same way, for all zeros, we have been output as Y0. In the same way, for 1, we'll be having at Y1. For 2, we are having Y2. In the same way, I have written for 16. And the default is used as all zeros. In the same way, it's given for 5 to 32 also. We are having 5 inputs, 32 outputs. The truth table for Y is to 32. The expressions for 5 to 32 decoder, and the gate level modeling. In here, we are having again 5 inputs and 1 output. I have used the vector also over here. Inputs are A, B, C, D, E, and output are 31 down to 0 as vector. And wires are A, B, C, D, E, and the bar of A, B, C, D, E. And the NOT gates, we are having 5 NOT gates. So I am used 5 NOT gates over here. And we are having 32 AND gates. So for every AND gate, I have written the code for here. In the same way, data flow and behavior. Thank you.
So you are writing this code for logic high or logic low decoder concept?
Logic low.
So go to your truth table.
Over here, I have pasted wrong thing. It's not logic
Go
low.
for 4 cross 16.
4 cross 16, yeah.
Tell me, is this for logic low or logic high?
Okay, logic high, yeah, logic high 1.
You're doing it for logic high, not for logic low.
Yes, logic high 1.
Suppose if I want to write this code for logic low, then
All zeros will be taken as 1 and 1 will be taken as 0.
that's it. And for that, if you want to do the K-map,
Again, we have to take for the zeros, only zeros.
so you'll follow SOP or POS.
POS.
Right, correct. Guys, if you're having any queries, please ask him.
No doubt, sir.
So everything is clear.
Yes.
Rahul,
Thank
what
you.
about the last 2 concepts? Like hierarchical concept is needed.
Yeah, I have to do it. Only one topic. 3:8 using 2:4.
So that on Monday you have to give that particular thing. Next, where is Pranit?
Okay.
Rule number 15. I
Thank
think
you, sir.
2 concepts I've given to him.
Sir,
Yes, Madhvi.
sir, in 3:8 using 2:4, when we take the inputs 3, will we consider one as enable?
Yes, we can take one as enable.
Okay, sir.
So generally hierarchical concepts are very important. So all these are very basic thing, but you have to design all the hierarchical concepts by using different styles. Like as a concept that I've told you, like implementing different gates using multiplexer. Like that we have to do so that you'll be able to understand. So Karthik, you are asking me some doubt like CMOS NAND gate. What's your doubt?
Sir, implement two input NAND gate using
CMOS
switch
logic.
level modeling and
Using switch level modeling means all the CMOS and NMOS you have to use. Already I think I've told you.
okay,
What is
sir.
the expression? NAND expression y equal to?
AB bar.
Okay, now for this you have to draw the CMOS diagram. CMOS diagram means it contains NMOS and PMOS.
Yes, sir. Over, sir.
You know already. So have you tried for XOR and half adder also, switch level modeling? I think I thought of giving this concepts also, but it will be more burden on you. That's the reason I've not included them. So did anyone try it for XOR for switch level modeling? Manjunath?
No, sir.
What about half adder? This particular logic will occupy more space. Why? Because you have to draw the logic for sum and for carry also. So here A XOR B followed by A dot B. So the important thing is first it should have whole bar. Okay, first you try this. Still, if you are facing doubt, I'll try to explain all these concepts. Why? Because switch level modeling is very important. So generally in exams, he's asking NAND gate or else his own logic. Like the concept which I've seen, I think A dot B plus C whole bar. In this manner, you'll get. Sometimes you won't get the whole bar and he will ask you to draw the CMOS diagram followed by the switch level modeling for that particular logic. Okay, if you want a few more complex examples, I will also give, but be perfect with the basic concepts.
Sir, PLI.
PLI. It is nothing but programming language interface. So in the next classes, we shall see about this. This is nothing but an interface. So general, I'll give you an idea. So from your Verilog code, you can call C or C++ by using this interfaces. Programming language interface means from your Verilog code, you are trying to call this particular logic. For this, some libraries should be interfaced and it should be connected to your simulators in Verilog. So in detail, I'll try to explain about all this PLI. That's the reason I left this concept. So if you are having doubts, don't write this in your assignment. Okay. After my explanation only, you write this. So simply idea PLI is nothing but from your Verilog code. If you want to call any other code, so interfacing should be done. Programming language interface means for that simulator should have the access. Means if that particular line encounters, like simply it is called by using dollar statement, like by using system calls, it is done. Like for example, if there is some C++ program, like I'll take some random function. So I'm taking some random function. So now this particular math function should be called from Verilog means you have to call it like this, dollar, that particular function name. So that once this line is encountered, the control shift from here to that particular C code. Means simply if you are calling that particular C code from your Verilog code by using this programming language interfaces. So this should have access to the Verilog simulator so that it can do all these operations. So this is generally for the sake of theory, and while writing some complex codes, we'll make use of this. Like there is a high level of language above this called as system Verilog. So by using this only you'll verify. Means verification will be done by using system Verilog. So till now you know only about Verilog. So some more high level languages like system Verilog will be there. And after this OVM and UVM will be there. Overall verification methodology, universal verification methodology. So all these are verifications. So for the sake of verification, you need to learn all this. And for the designing sake, you need to learn Verilog. And some part of system Verilog also you can use for the sake of designing. So designing is separate and verification is separate. So depending upon the requirement, you need to learn. But having all these concepts is very advantageous. So this is the flow. In the first class, I've told you, you need to know C, C++, followed by Verilog, System Verilog, OVM, and UVM. So those who want to enter into the software sector can also try in this side also. So the job role will be like verification engineer. Generally, all the CSE students can also do this, but they don't know about all these concepts. Means they are perfect in writing the coding part, but they don't know about the hardware. Like all the hardwares which they will have less amount of idea. So that's the reason more preference will be given for the ECE guys. So, but the important thing is all the ECE students are not perfect with the coding part. So that's the reason they can't get a job within this side. So those are perfect with C, C++. So however, by the end of the semester, you'll be perfect with Verilog. So parallelly, you can try for System Verilog, OVM, and UVM concepts also. So these are purely verification. Verification means test bench. So there are different styles by which you can write the test bench in order to test the particular module that you have coded. Okay, I'll explain about this in detail in the upcoming sessions. Programming language interface. Okay, any queries?
Sir, hello.
Yes, Rohit.
సార్ ఇది 14.8 వర్షన్ విండోస్ 7 లా సింథసిస్ అవుతుంది కానీ డయాగ్రామ్ వస్తలేదు సార్ లాజికల్ డయాగ్రామ్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే
You're not getting logical diagram.
ఎస్ సార్
Okay, so later we shall see. You share me your screen so that I'll try to help you. You send me the screenshot or else.
ఓకే సార్ ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ ఇన్ మొబైల్ సార్ ఐ విల్ షేర్ యువర్ స్క్రీన్ షాట్
Okay. So
So
ECE.
for data flow modeling question,